Good morning, everyone. This is Dawn back with you with another Facebook Live here at the Tilted Quilters. And we're so excited to be back again. And we're just going to jump right in and talk about all the fun stuff we have coming up. So you might see this quilt behind me and you're thinking, what is wrong with this quilt? Well, nothing is wrong with this quilt. It's just not finished. So what this is a mystery quilt. And each month you get a design downloaded from Kimberbell. You purchase the design through the Tilted Quilters, and every month they're going to send to you a digital design. You're going to stitch out, embroider out a block, and then at the end of I think it finishes October or November, you're going to have you're going to have all the blocks to make this quilt. The last thing you'll have to do is put the fabric on, which we have here at the shop. So we have the fabric kit, which includes all the fabrics that you need for the embroidery designs. And then we also have the embellishment kit. And I really like this embellishment kit because you can use it as a project holder. So all your blocks would fit in it until, of course, you finish stitching it. And as you can see, this is like a wall hanging. So it's a smaller quilt. It measures 32 by 50. And of course you could always increase the size to the extent you wanted to make it a little bit bigger. But as of right now, these are all the designs that are stitched out. So if you are new to embroidery, this would be a great project for you to jump in because it's really going to help you build your embroidery skills. And we just love learning how to do new stuff. And learning how to embroidery is just a great fun activity to do. And if you need a little help with it, why, we have our Embroidery Club coming up. That is Saturday, August the 22nd. So if you've purchased this and you need a little help with it, or maybe you want to jump in and start working on it, that would be a great club for you to join in on. It's Saturday, August the 22nd from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you're going to get a whole day of getting all these blocks done dedicated to embroidery. If you have questions, we have an educator. Bonnie will be there. I think she's also going to be showing some samples. Is that what you're doing, Bonnie? She's going to bring some samples of various embroidery projects that she's worked on just to help inspire you to continue your embroidery progress. Any questions on any of that? Do we have anyone live? Yay. All right. Okay. So we're going to jump over to the GE Designs and we're going to talk about the virtual retreat that GE Designs has coming up. So this is coming up in, when is September 23rd. So this is Miriam. And so what we're going to do, we are going to go live with GE Designs right here in the classroom. And we are all stitching out this quilt. So it's kind of like a mystery as to virtually where we're going to be traveling to. And if you sign up for this at the Tilted Quilters, we have boxes that we're getting from GE Designs, and it's going to include all the fun trinkets that go along with the country that we're going to. And then because you buy the box here at the Tilted Quilters, you get to pick your fabric out from the Tilted Quilters on how to finish this quilt. So you get to pick all your fabric here for the lap size. It's included with the cost of your box. So your box and all the trinkets and goodies inside of it is $199. And then we have a $30 sit and sew fee with us that day. We're going to be here from 9 a.m. until 9 o'clock at night working on this. And we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. Everybody just kind of brings in stuff to share. So it really ends up being a very fun day. And as I said, we are Zooming together live with Gudrun. Basically, it's all around the world. And GE Designs zooms into our classroom, and then we go live all over the world because everybody who is watching it sees us in the classroom. So it's a fun day, lots of fun stuff going on that day. So if you want to sign up, we are limited to 12 seats and we've already sold some, so I don't want you to miss out. If you want to come sew with us that day, make sure you sign up for that. Are there any questions on that? Any questions at all? All right, I'm going to keep on going because I know you guys are busy. So I'm going to talk about a new program we have here at the Tilted Quilters. I'm so excited about it. We have a lot of B990 users. You guys know that's the top of the line BERNINA machine. And we have a new BERNINA B990 Club coming to the Tilted Quilters. And our first club day is going to be August the 25th. So we are going to go virtually with Connie Fanders. She's one of the educators that helped design and create the B990. So she knows this machine backwards and forwards. And we are going to be learning digitizing personalized quilt labels in the sewing on the BERNINA B990. We're using the cross stitch and the banner decorative stitch folders. And then we're also going to be using combi mode to build words and stitch pattern combinations. We're going to be resizing the designs using the jumbo stitch function and the triple stitch. So the great thing about this is all lecture style. You don't have to bring your big heavy machine here. We're gonna go virtually online with her. And the cost of this event is $35. So it is August the 25th from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And she's gonna just teach us all you guys can come on in. We're just doing a Facebook Live. You can go right up the front. Marty is here, I think, to help you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna go get her. Okay, and yeah, all right, just look around. If you have any questions, we'll be right with you, okay? So September, we have a club every month from August through December, and September will be edge to edge quilting. In October, we're going to be doing pinpoint placement pro tips. So if you struggle with pinpoint placement, that's a great one to be in. November, we're going to be doing perfectly personalized lettering. So, and then December, we're doing row by row stitch designer stitch recipes. So this is a great learning program, and all our B990 users are going to be there. So if you purchased your B990 from another BERNINA shop, feel free to come. You are welcome. You don't have to purchase your machine here. We want everyone who has these amazing machines to really know how to use those machines. Any questions on any of that? You can sign up for August. You can sign up August through December. You can pick and choose which ones you want, but this is just great learning education. And I really felt like, we bought these machines and we really need to understand and know how to use them. Any questions on that? All right, we're going to head over to the table. I'm going to follow Bonnie, and we are going to look at some new products that we've received in the store. So the first thing we're going to look at is, we're just going to go ahead and keep talking embroidery. So we have the Lori Holt Hometown Holiday Ornament Thumb Drive. So if you want to make some of these beautiful ornaments for trees, wouldn't these make great Christmas gifts to attach to Christmas presents, teacher gifts, friend gifts, girlfriend gifts? So we have this here. And then we also have, how cute are these? The Hometown Holiday Stockings. So it's the stocking and the banner set, and they come in several different sizes. So you can do all the way up to an 8x13, which is a 9x14 stitchable area. So it's a pretty decent sized stocking to the extent you have embroidery machine with a larger hoop. We do have this here in the shop. And then I just thought it was good to show you this as well. So you may have all these USB drives and you've got them floating all over the place. Well, OESD has an organizer that they just slip right into. I actually own this, and I think it's really handy to keep my OESD and my Kimberbell and my Riley Blake USBs all in one place. And then I also wanted to talk about embroidery. We finally have in the shop the medium sticky embroidery hoop. So this was one of the hoops that was released at Bernina University. So those who did the special orders, yours have come in. They're sending these in bit by bit. So I only have one medium sticky that wasn't pre-sold left on the floor. And the large sticky, I don't think we've received. Have we received those? I don't know if we did. All the ones who special ordered it got it. So I don't have any available of the large to sell, but we do have them on order. But I did want to show you, we have one of the medium sticky, and that's the hoop where you just stick it to the stabilizer. You don't have to then put it in the double hoop. So it makes hooping so much easier. And then of course you just float your design right in the embroidery hoop. Those hoops are amazing. As I said, I saw them in Bernina. And then this is another new product we have here in the shop. If you've got embroidery threads spilling all over the place, this is a really great organizer for your embroidery thread. I just really like to stay organized, so I thought I'd show that. Oh yes, for travel. If you are traveling and you're coming to Embroidery Club and you have to bring your threads, they're not getting all tangled up amongst each other. You might keep them numerically like I do. I like to keep mine all in number, a little organized. So, and then we're going to jump into the ironing. So we've already showed you these great irons from Oliso, the Yaya Han version. So we have the mini one for travel and then the larger one. But I wanted to show you, they also have the matching Oliso ironing board cover. So this finally came in. We had this on order for a while. So if you like to be matchy-matchy and you like your ironing board cover to match your iron, this is a really pretty purple, or for all my purple fans. So her matching ironing board cover, and it really is, it's going to give you a really good iron on that iron. And then of course we also have the little travel bag for the mini one as well. Any questions on any of that? All right, we're going to talk about another class we have coming up. We got a question. Okay, go ahead.
Bradford Burns is asking, can they bring laptops and work on the simulator for the 990 class?
Okay, so let's get as a camera. Okay. Yes, they can. If you have you can download the BERNINA 990 simulator onto your laptop at the BERNINA 990. So bring your laptop and then you can follow along with Connie Fanders as she does all of the programs on the machine. So that way, you know, if you do and see, it'll help you remember. So great point, Brad. So if you need to find out where that stimulator is, you can go on the website. If you can't find it, call us and we can help point you to where it is. But yes, you certainly can. Thank you, Brad. I was going to mention that and forgot it. Okay. Hey, Brad. Okay. So we're going to jump into a new class that we have coming up. Virginia is going to teach the Anything Goes bag class. So this went along with our rug class that she just had. So we have this class coming up. When is this class coming up? I want to say it's September. Oh, yep, September the 21st and October 1st. That is, I believe, a Thursday night from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And then, of course, you just need the pattern, which we have the pattern here in the shop. And this is a great bag. This is such a great bag for just putting it all in. Like you can just add all the things. So there is a stabilizer that I used in this bag. The pattern calls that you stabilize just 16 rows in the center. I actually used 2 rolls of it and I stabilized the entire bag because I really wanted my bag to stand up all on its own. Otherwise you would use 2.5-inch batting strips, which we have. I just didn't want those batting strips collapsing in. So, but you can do it however you want. We do have that product here in the shop. Any questions about that? All right, I'm going to keep on going because you guys know we have our 5th Saturday sale, August the 29th. So if you have that Tilted Quilters bag, anything that you can fit in that bag that's regularly priced on that day will be 20% off. And then I did want to remind you, Nan Davis has a new class coming up. It's called How Do I Quilt This? So what you're going to do, you're going to bring a finished quilt top with you. Don't bring your sewing machines. This is lecture style. Bring that quilt top in and she's going to go over how she recommends that you would quilt that. And you're going to learn about some tools and some tips that will help you create a great quilting plan. And then you get to try her tools out. So she's got some real fancy, funky tools that she's going to bring with you. And so bring that quilt in, use her tools, and learn how to do your custom quilting on your domestic or your sit-down machine. And then you're going to learn all the great things. Any questions about that? We do have an embroidery retreat coming up September 11th, 12th, and the 13th. That's Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And so we're going to be just embroidering, knocking it all out. So don't forget to sign up for that. QuiltFest is coming up. We do have the tickets here in the shop. We have $16 for senior tickets, ages 60 and up, and then $17 for general admission tickets. We will have them here in the shop until the end of August. They're going to be picking them up sometime the first week of September. So come on and get your tickets. That way you don't have to stand in line at the door. They will be available at the door, but those tickets are good for any day of the show. And so we're excited. We're going to be the Bernina dealer again at QuiltFest, and we are busy getting ready for that show. So come see all of us. All your local quilt shops are going to be there, and come see all the great quilts that so many of our local customers have prepared. That's one of my favorite things, is walking around that local shop and seeing our customers' quilts on the wall. Sometimes I recognize some of our fabric. So that is so exciting for us shop owners. So I highly encourage you to come check out your friends' quilts, come check out your local quilt booths, and we're all very appreciative of that. Anything else that I have to talk about? So we're going to go over to the Country Revival. So this is a new class that we finally put on the calendar. This is a class that Bonnie's going to be teaching. So this is Country Revival, and this is discovering quick curve ruler, fast, easy, consistent curves with beautifully squared blocks. So you're going to have no stress process for sewing curves. And this is the ruler that you'll need for this class. So what we love about these rulers is they're all based on a curve. We want to learn how to create blocks that are other than squares and rectangles and triangles. So Bonnie, tell us a little bit about this quilt.
Yes, well, the rulers are easy to use, and it is it's just a different process, but it's an easy process.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a little more advanced,
Yes.
So if you've made a quilt or two and you're ready to learn something other than squares, rectangles, and triangles, this is such a great class. I've got probably 8 patterns on the other side. We'll go ahead and look at these patterns. So we're going to walk around, and all of these patterns use the same ruler. So what do we have? 7 patterns. So you buy one ruler and you can make 7 different options. Of course, there's a ton other patterns that use this ruler. These are the only ones that I have in stock. So here we have it right here. Here's the ruler. We have the pattern, which is right here. And so sign up for that class. Yep, you need to make sure you have the yellow quick curve ruler for this class. And we are going to teach you how to do a little more, a little different look to your quilts, a little more modern look. I love it. Okay. And the last thing we have a binding class coming up with Bonnie the Binder, September the 27th from 1 to 5. If you struggle putting your binding on, we do a double fold with mitered corner bindings. And so we teach it how to sew on both sides of the quilts. If you're going to put it in for a show, she'll tell you which side to put it on, and then of course you would hand stitch. We don't teach the hand stitching, we teach the sewing side of it. So this is just, if you want to get those quilts professionally looked, finished, then this is a class for you. September the 27th, Sunday from 1 to 5. Any questions? Did I cover it all? Okay, I just kind of like word vomited on you. I apologize for that. I'm speaking fast. I got a lot to do today. I hope you guys have a great weekend and hope to see you soon. Bye.